Ooh, DiCaprio's been in the news.
That's right. A lot of memes.
Oh, could you find that graphic, Derek? It's brilliant. So if you haven't, Leonardo DiCaprio has managed to never date a girl who's older than 25 years old. He's had like 11 girlfriends. And his streak stays alive because he's dating a 25-year-old who I guess was eyeing 26, and he dumped her. Oh, yeah, this is brilliant. Look at this. So...
Oh, no way. I haven't seen an actual chart like this.
So from the ages of 24 to 29,
no way.
He dated Giselle Bunchkin.
Is that Tom Brady's lady?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So she was at 23, he was 29, they called it quits. And at 30, he met Bar Raffaelli, who was 20.
Bar.
Dated her for a handful of years. She got to 24, he's out. Okay? Or she got to 25, bye, done. So now he's 36. He links up with a 23-year-old Blake Lively, then a 22-year-old
fun.
Other blonde gal. Several of these girls. So yeah, several girlfriends.
This is a great chart, and also it looks like he's a serial killer. And it's like, look at his type.
Right.
His MO. I've been watching some Criminal Minds lately, and I recognize this. He likes blonde women in their 20s.
Yeah, and then he's up to 41. He grabs a 24-year-old girlfriend. She's 25. He's out of there. And the most recent one, he started dating her when he was 43 and she was 20. And 5 years later, he's moved on. So, I mean, now the data, I think there's enough plot points to establish a trend. And so does he have the guts to do it again? Like in a year or two, it's gonna be like, here's my girlfriend who's 21. We'll be like, Leo, just date a 35-year-old woman for 6 months.
Just see.
Just see. Maybe you could relate to her a little more.
Just see if it's fun to like cook a meal together rather than door dashing everything. What if you tried that,
Yeah. I love that. Maybe that's his like concern. He's like, our earth only has a few years left. But that's kind of the urgency of his dating he lives with. He's like, he's like, the earth has a 7-year window, and so do I. 18 to 25. And it's difficult. I feel I can relate to the climate in that way.
Honestly, I'm starting to get a little nervous because Rachel, tall, blonde, attractive, 25. She's barely within his cusp.
Right. She's still a target.
Yeah.
I hate to call her that, but
I got to keep her away from Los Angeles and any upcoming movie he's got to be in.
Privatize the Instagram. So yeah, a few months you'll be in the clear.
Yeah. We're almost there. Good. But DiCaprio, we like DiCaprio. He's a friend of the pod. I mean, he was basically on an episode with us. We had an up close view of how he, takes in suburban life through the fence.
Yes, through your weird friend trespassing on his rental property. But that's amazing graphic. So we're gonna follow it closely here on Correct Opinions. His next mate of choice. Very intrigued. So any budding blonde star in Hollywood. Who we talked about recently? Sydney Sweeney. He'll be dating her in a year.
Honestly, what we need to do, we need to treat
19. I don't know.
We need to treat DiCaprio like he is some sort of crime boss or something. We have to infiltrate from within. So if you out there are a woman in your 20s, try to get in. Try to get in the system and let us know what it's like.
Try.
Infiltrate from within. We'll yank you out.
If you're blonde, grow your hair out. I know it goes against what Momoa just taught us. But let us know.
Yeah.
We'll happily interview any blonde woman who infiltrates his life. We'll have you on the pod. We'll fly you out here.
Even
put you up.
A first date.
I tried to set Jake up.
Oh, that's
with Leonardo?
And she was under 25.
I forgot about that.
Did they was she on the graph or this was an under wrap?
Under wrap.
So there's a whole sub.
I have one that I could add to it that no one knows about.
Oh, here on Correct Opinions. So he has a whole probably sub graph of who knows how many more. Is she blonde?
Yes.
22, I guess?
Probably.
At the time?
22, yeah.
I forgot about that.
So there you go.
You
got a shot.
Yeah, Derek tried to set me up with a girl who'd recently dated Leonardo DiCaprio, and then to try to set me up with another very attractive girl. And then I screamed at the barista, "No tip!"
No
and
tip.
Then after that, Derek was like, "Maybe I should stop setting up with people."
Leo definitely tips more than Jake.
But Derek tried his best. That was my fault. It's my bad.
Man,
Iowa.
Yeah, DiCaprio's gonna be so confused when he has 17 blonde Katies DMing him here shortly. We sent them, Leo, and they come in peace.